I'm Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey, and host of Indy's new reality show, King of the Rehab. Over the last decade, I've brokered, bought, or sold $70 million worth of real estate, and the one thing I know is rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. What's up? Hello and welcome to this week's episode of King of the Rehab. I'm your host, Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey. As you recall, Mr. Big last week has assigned us the bedrooms. He dodged me and he actually left the assignment on my car window. Kind of thought it was a ticket there for a minute. I was really going to be upset. But hey, so we gave the guys the bedroom and you got a chance to see them do what they did best. Now this week, we're actually going to go back in and see the finished product. Now, the problem that you have with bedrooms is, man, there's not a lot that can be done in a bedroom. You know, some painting, patching, carpet, that's about it. So not a lot that's probably going to go on. So we're going to get a chance to see where price point can actually play a difference. You know, we're going to bring in different materials which will actually play into how the bedroom looks and feels and what kind of aesthetic feeling it gives overall. Now, we've got a very special judge that's going to help me out today. Mr. Jake Stiles from Compass Insurance is going to come in. Jake's a licensed real estate agent, so he has some of the ideas from that realm, plus from the insurance side. So Jake's going to be coming in, and he's going to help me pick this week's winner or King of the Rehab. Now, what I want to remind you guys is you need to do your share. Go to the website. It's kingofTheRehab.com. Vote for your favorite rehabber and let us know who did the best job in the bedroom. So I'll tell you what, we get in a few minutes here. Jake's on his way up. So let's go on out to the lobby and meet Jake. And then we're going to go check out the houses and see how he did. All right, let's go. 4-bedroom house, and tell us the old PPC method that you used.
Usually bedrooms are paint, patch, and carpet. So we come in, we patch the walls, we do the paint, and we can put it.
Hi, I'm Denise with Channelwood Mortgage, a leading mortgage broker serving Indiana since 1996. Our success is due to experience, personalized service, quick approvals, and timely closings, while pairing you with the right product for your specific needs. We have programs for first-time home buyers to seasoned investors, including purchases, home improvement, and more. Give us a call or visit us at channelwoodmortgage.com, and one of our expert loan officers will assist you. Channelwood Mortgage. Service is the difference.
Hi, I'm Brad Davis, president of Davis Building Group. Our family-owned business has been building homes throughout central Indiana since 1955. With over 100 years of senior management experience, we build affordable family-style homes for first and second-time home buyers, or we can build custom plans on your lot. We work hard to offer neighborhoods with terrific schools and homes with spacious floor plans and great amenities. To see more wonderful neighborhoods, visit us at davisbuildinggroup.com or call Angela and Sean at the number below. So visit us at Davis Building Group and let's get started.
standing in the master bedroom up here at Lee's in the upper level, and tell us a little bit about the bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms that you have. 3, correct?
4 bedrooms.
4-bedroom house, and tell us the old PPC method that you used.
Usually bedrooms are paint, patch, and carpet. So we come in, we patch the walls, we do the paint, and we put in new carpets. This house had a lot of runs where, you know, somebody previously wasn't a very good painter, so there was a lot of runs on the walls and stuff like that. So we spent a lot more time than we normally do on the bedrooms, getting rid of the runs and whatnot. This room's also got a deck off of the master deck. And we redid the handrail system and made it a lot more open and a nicer concept. And then this one's also got a large walk-in closet that we also carpeted and painted.
All right. Well, it looks good. That's Lee's Bedrooms. Thank you. So we're upstairs in the 2nd-story master bedroom. I want you to tell us a little bit about what went on, because I know that you had created some space and you added some things. So this actually was a little more intricate than most bedrooms.
Yeah.
So tell us about how you got it.
What you see here is a nice finished product, but it was just kind of an odd-shaped room. So we had to bump the dormer out and tie it into the existing roof line in order to create a rectangular space here.
Right.
Where we're standing right now is the sleeping area basically, and the closet was over there. Not big enough by today's standards for a master suite.
Right, so did you change the roof too?
We did. We brought that dormer all the way over and tied it into the roof line, and you can't even tell outside now because we ended up putting all new siding on the dormer, so it ties in perfectly. You wouldn't know from the exterior. And then in here basically base and case and carry the hardwood floors up here to give it again that modern feel. Also over here to create the space, we had to, as I mentioned before, we pushed that staircase back downstairs to create a passageway into the master bath to really create a master suite.
All right.
So.
Great, well, it looks good. That's Brad's upstairs and all the total rehab he did for this one. Here we are standing with Gary in the master bedroom. Today we're going to talk about him and what he has done to the bedrooms. So I know you've got 3 bedrooms in the house. Let's talk a little bit about what you did, specifically the Looney Tunes bedroom you got.
The Looney Tunes bedroom, well, we got 3 bedrooms. The Looney Tunes bedroom was actually almost in that condition when we got the house. It was just a thing that the room had been recently done, so we didn't really want to do too much to it. It looked pretty good. And my thought process was, I've had people say, you should have redone that bedroom completely, but it's a 3-bedroom house. The people that's going to move in here are going to have kids.
It's a good selling point for the children, so I'm assuming then it wasn't the master bedroom.
It wasn't the master bedroom.
So tell us a little bit about what you've done in here and how you got it looking like this.
Most of it was carpet paint, a little bit of touch-up wall, and some texturing on the ceilings. That's it. Just straightforward rehab.
You gotta like it when it's easy sometimes.
Straightforward rehab in the bedrooms.
And there you have Gary talking about his Looney Tune bedrooms. All right, you've got 3 bedrooms in the house. They all were pretty similar condition. So tell us what you did with the bedrooms and all the windows. I know we already talked about are all brand new windows right out, but what else happened here?
The bedrooms are pretty simple. I mean, we just did the paint and the carpet, changed out the outlets and switches. On the closet door, they were very tall doors, so we ended up building bulkheads, throwing the old closet doors away and putting in new closet doors.
Right.
But other than that, the bedrooms are just really very simple.
Now, didn't you tell me that one of the bedrooms was all boarded up and it looked like a scene from Halloween?
Yeah, it was. That was in the bedroom in there, and yeah, it would have been something I would have come in on October 31st.
That's the bedrooms. Here we are in the upstairs master bedroom with Sanjeev, looking at what he has done, and there are 4 bedrooms in this house?
4 bedrooms, at least.
4 bedrooms. So tell us a little bit about the bedrooms and what you did overall and in all of them.
All right, we're here right now in the master suite, which has also got the master bathroom attached to it. I didn't have to do much to this room. I got lucky. I just had to do some painting and add some quarter rounds around the floor. Still has the same doors, same hardware on the doorknobs, and same flooring. I've been rehabbing houses for a long time and learned that sometimes you got to keep it simple and you get lucky on some things. So that's all I had to do with all the rooms upstairs.
It looks really good. I like the fact that you left the original marble on the windowsills. So that's a good added touch. Well, got lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
That's right.
That's the upstairs bedrooms. King of the Rehab. All right, welcome back to the show. Here's what we're going to do. I brought in a good friend of mine, Mr. Jake Stiles from Compass Insurance. Jake, good to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
And you know Jake's motto, if it ends in the word insurance, you guys do it, right?
That's right.
What we're going to do now is we're going to go back into these houses, Jake, and I brought you along with me because being a licensed real estate professional, it's going to give you some insight as well. Let's go into the house and see what we really think of these, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, first one is we're going to go in here to Lee's house. Now we've got rid of Lee, we put him in a cab, we're going to send him out, and we're going to go in and talk about Lee's room. Now I understand bedrooms aren't real sexy, but it's part of the house, man.
Yeah, I suppose it's what you do with the bedroom.
You got to get it done. All right, so now here we see Lee, and you can see what he's done a little bit. He's got, obviously, new carpet's been laid down.
Yeah.
And he's completely went through and redone the wall. And I think what he told me he did was the 3 Ps, the patch, paint, and perfection, or something like that.
Looks like he's done a good job with all 3.
You know, there's not a lot that you really can do to a bedroom.
No, but you know what he's done, and what for the price point of the home that he's selling, this is really going to appeal to the buyers.
Yeah, now you brought up a good point. We do have to talk about, well, this is one of the things where we really have to kind of talk about the price point.
Yeah.
Because it does make a difference in what you can do. I mean, some houses you're not going to be able to go in and put exotic hardwood floors, and some houses you certainly don't want to put in, you know, low-end apartment grade carpet.
Yeah.
So this is kind of one of those things where the bedroom is greatly affected by the price point. You can see here he's got some nice carpet. You know, it's nice and clean. It's brand new. It's got good padding underneath it, and he's got natural tones.
Yeah, the earth tones are really going to help him a lot when he goes and shows this property. The plush carpet is there. He's got nice white baseboards. I know that appeals to buyers these days.
Well, as you know, you can't also go too crazy with colors. I mean, you and I might like a broad, bright color, but if you're trying to appeal to the masses when you're selling it, you got to go that kind of neutral.
Yeah, be
so
safe.
Overall, I think you did a really good job. Tell you what, let's move on and look at another one, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Jake, so I want to thank you for coming to the second house. This is Brad's. We're going to go in and take a look at his house. You ready? Let's go on in.
All right, let's go.
All right, now in Brad's house, you'll notice something that I think you caught right away. To me, it's very cut up.
Yeah, it you know, with the cubby and the odd walls poking in and out, I think that you know, there's a lot of room here, and it looks nice, but from a functionality standpoint,
it's definitely. Now you have to understand that he is working with a different price point house and a much older house. When bedrooms probably weren't as important as they were now, especially the master bedroom. So he's actually done a very good job of adapting what he had.
Absolutely.
But in today's market, big bedrooms are one of the most important things. You and I both know that.
And I think this room could really benefit from some staging to allow a potential buyer to see how the space could be utilized.
Well, staging is always a good thing because it helps people envision what's in the room, and they get a chance to think, oh yeah, this is how my bed's going to fit, or this is how something's going to fit. So staging's always a great benefit to any bedroom. Now, as far as the colors go, he's still in that dark wood mode. Dark flooring to me is not one of the better things because it makes a small room look even smaller. And on top of that, he's got a dark painted room. So once again, it's actually a smaller look and feel. He's done a good job. I'm just not real hip on this room.
Yeah, again, he's done a really good job with what he has. But I think ultimately, what he's done is kind of dressed up
Yeah.
a room that you just can't do much with.
Yeah, and the other problem is that cubby that you and I were talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, it lets in natural light, so it's got some light issues, but I meant from a functionality, what are you really going to do with it?
Stick
You
a
might-
dresser in front of it and block the
Yeah,
window? Or?
yeah, you couldn't do anything like that because you're going to block the window. You might be able to maybe put a chair there for a reading chair or something to that effect, but overall, this is not one of my favorite rooms.
No, mine neither.
All right, so we agree on that. I'll tell you what, let's keep moving to the next one, you all right?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I want you guys to follow us. We're going to go to the next house. All right, Jake, so we've got a chance to look at two of them. Let's go into this one now. Be prepared, okay?
Okay, bring me in. Let me see
We've
this.
gotten rid of Gary, and Gary's put him in a cab. We've gone on, so let's go in here and check out Gary's bedrooms. Now, remember, house is built in the 70s, different price point one more time. Now we're back in that $100,000 range, all right?
Okay.
So the first thing you notice when you go in here is he's done a good job, but it still looks like it's in the 1970s.
Yeah, the last time I seen two-tone was on a station wagon,
Yeah.
and he's left out the wood paneling, but he
No, there it is. See?
Oh, he does have it on the closet door.
Does
I
have
see
it on the
that.
closet
Yeah.
door. One of the major problems that I have with this that gives me that whole 70s feel
Yeah.
is the trim around the window.
Yeah.
You know, that wood field trim. And this is something he could have easily, I think, have rectified with even just painting the trim.
Yeah, the narrow wood trim and the floor register, the long
Yeah.
floor register attached to the wall. Those are some unique
Definitely
features.
reminiscent of the 70s kind of feel.
Yeah.
I think he's done a good job with it. Obviously, it's nice carpet and it's well padded, but just the color scheme, I'm not really sure what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Or if he was thinking when he did it, why he went with a two-tone.
Maybe the carpet was there when he bought the property.
Now, if that's true, then he's got really good carpet because this house is 40 or 50 years old as it
Yeah.
looks. And to use the original carpet, certainly no rehabber. I'm sure he's probably put new carpet in.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to use this as a throwback room.
Yeah, maybe he did. You know, maybe we didn't talk to him well enough to find out. Maybe this was an intentional concept of trying to do some kind of throwback 70s. I think the only thing he was missing now is a lava lamp and a waterbed.
Yeah, if the shag could be a little longer, I think we could do something here.
Overall, Gary did a good job. I mean, the craftsmanship's really good. The paint's nice. It's the good color of the wall. I don't want to completely kill this room. It's just this wood trim I can't get around.
Me neither, bro.
You know, especially with the smaller closets. You know, in the 70s, it was all about the family room, less about the closets.
Yeah.
And now big walk-in closets, but that's what he has to work with. So I think he did a good job. I'm not so sure that this is going to be beneficial to his rehab. So it is what it is, like you said, man. All right, Jake, thanks. I'll tell you what, let's keep going. Let's get out of this room before something happens.
I might grow hair back.
We're going to be right back, man. Let's go in here and look at Joe's house real quick, all right? Okay. Now, the first thing you'll notice with Joe's house is he's went with pretty neutral colors again.
Yeah.
Not a lot that can go wrong in here. So, you know, he's got the baseboard and the flooring and the paint. Once again, the 3 Ps.
Yeah, yeah.
So, in all 3 bedrooms, Joe has managed to carry the same color tone throughout all 3, and he's doing a really good job of it.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure what it's going to do at this price point. You know, he's in that 140s range kind of price point, 119.
You know, staying safe like he has, he's not going to upset anybody when they walk through.
Yeah, that's true. Now, if you were coming into this as the insurance guy, is there anything particular that sticks out from an insurance standpoint that we would need to talk about?
You know, not really. This is a pretty basic room. He's done everything he needs to do. You know, when you rehab, you always have concerns. You want to make sure that you have licensed contractors doing the work.
Right.
And if you don't, you want to make sure you're up to code. Because I know that the home inspectors will also get you.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's not much that we can really do. I think Joe's done a really good job. You know, there wasn't any major problems. I remember this house in the pre-show. So I think he's done a good job, and I think we really kind of beat this horse. So I'll tell you what, let's wrap this up and move to the next one. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to move on and see the last one. We'll be right back. All right, so here we are on our 5th house. I've got Jake with me again one more time. We're going to go walk in and look at Sanjeev's house. Now, a little bit of question for you. Sanjeev's house got broken into. as during the rehab. So I was telling people earlier they've got to make sure, and that's obviously something that you can help protect against in case that happens.
Yeah, vacant homes they're just notorious for getting broken into, and what people need to realize is that you can insure against that. And the insurance is going to be a little bit higher.
But they have to tell you it's vacant, right?
They do. They do.
If it's a house, if they've got insurance on a home and it's vacant, will that insurance cover? Don't they have to like call you up and say, hey, it's gone vacant?
Yeah, they do. They have 30 days to notify.
Yeah, so they need to do that. I'm sure Sanjeev's covered, but I just want to make sure the people out there watching understand that a vacant home insurance is different
it's much
than
different.
a owner-occupied.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big difference.
As you can see in Sanjeev's room, he's done everything right. He actually has the only one that we noticed so far that's got a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Now, I really like that. Being a fat man, I got to have a ceiling fan in the evening. So I really like this, and he's going to get some bonus points just out of the gate from me on this.
But he's also chose to go with the laminate flooring.
Right.
And with the laminate flooring, some people want a little more comfort in their bedrooms.
Right.
And taking away from the carpet, you may leave some buyers out there thinking, well, I wish I had.
That's true. I'm a big fan of the laminate flooring in the family room where you're wearing socks or shoes. But in the morning when you get out of bed, you really want that warm carpet. So the laminate flooring may not be one of the ideal parts. Now, we've talked about price points several different times.
Yeah.
His price point's a good price point. I mean, he's in that 120 range, I think he's in the 89 range. So, the laminate flooring is probably going to be a step up for most of the houses in here, which is going to make a really good selling point for this house.
Yeah, buyers they'll like it, but you just don't know what they're going to like.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard. He has stuck with the neutral paint throughout the thing.
Yeah.
And if you notice, no dark wood trim.
Yeah, he took some time to paint over that.
So we've taken care of that. Overall, Sanjeev's done a really good job. I really like this house. I like the ceiling fans, and I'm sure he's gonna, come in the top 5.
I think he'll definitely qualify.
Jake, I want to thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you.
And if you have any questions, get a hold of Jake at Compass Insurance. Jake, what's the best way to get a hold of you as far as phone?
Call us 317-883-9461.
All right, we'll be right back, and we're going to see who's won. Hello, I'm the Real Estate Monkey, and I'm here to tell you about my new website, realestatemonkey.com. We've partnered with many of the best real estate service providers in Indiana to provide you a one-stop website for all your real estate needs. So when you need help around the house, just log on to realestatemonkey.com and find the real top banana. While you're there, check out all of the other benefits I've made available for you. So remember, realestatemonkey.com, and get the power of the monkey behind you. All right, so we're back here on this episode of King of the Rehab. We've had a chance with our guest judge, Jake, to go through and look at all of the bedrooms. And I'm going to throw it to you, man. What are you thinking? Which bedroom did you like?
Well, there were some tough choices. I mean, we went through a lot, and we had some fun in one home.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, overall, for what we've been looking at, I really think for the price point, I think Lee's got it.
Lee, that's the one I chose. I really like the clean, pure look of the same color walls, same color baseboard. It's a neutral carpet. It makes it very easy for a buyer to walk in and envision the colors they want. A lot of times if it's a harsh color, they have a hard time putting their red over a blue or their blue over red, but if it's a neutral color, they have real easy.
Yeah, people can see past neutral. They almost expect it to be neutral.
Yeah.
And just for him to go through and take the house like he did, I think he did a good job.
And the price point, like you were saying, I mean, he's got good materials in there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure that one of them that stuck out to you was Brad's.
Well, sure. When you're talking about a price point like that, you really need to have quality materials.
And it was real close. I really liked Brad's house. I just didn't like the size and the configuration.
Yeah.
You know, it was an L-shaped. It had some length and some width, but a big notch cut out of it. So that really kept me from making Brad the winner this week because of the actual shape. I think Lee did a much better job.
Yeah, you can do more with Lee's room, even at his price point, than you can with Brad's.
Yeah. All right, so that's it. This week's winner is Lee for the bedrooms. Jake, thank you very much. We'll talk to you later, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of King of the Rehab. We got a chance to see the guys complete their bedrooms and find out that really bedrooms really aren't all that attractive or sexy. Not a lot that can be done in a bedroom, all right? Especially on a family cable show. But once again, it was assigned to us by Mr. Big, so we did what he wanted us to do, and he managed to dodge me, but we're getting closer. I want to thank Lee. Lee did a really good job. He had some nice clean lines in his bedroom. I really like the color combinations. It makes it good. And Lee, congratulations, puts a win under his belt, still leaves a couple of the guys short, and they better get on the ball. And I'm sure next week there's going to be a chance for those guys to pick up. Now, you watch the guys do what they did best. I'm doing what I do best. It's time for you guys to do what you do best. I want you to go out to the website. It's kingoftherehab.com and vote who you think did the best rehab job. Also, you get a chance, you can leave a couple comments if you want and let everybody know your thoughts about what you liked, maybe what you didn't like. And as always, if you are thinking about starting and getting involved in rehab, feel free to drop me a line. I'm right at realestatemonkey.com and we can chat a little bit about what's going on with you. I also would like to thank my sponsors. They've been very good to me, and these guys will be very good to you as well. When you start getting involved in investing and buying and selling and rehabbing, you're going to need these guys in your corner, so make sure that you get a hold of them and use them the way they're supposed to be used. Now, next week, I am sure Mr. Big is going to make himself known, and I am sure that he's going to try and find another way to assign us a room and yet still not be seen. But we're getting closer. Now, we're running out of rooms, so I'm getting an idea about where we're going with this, but we'll find out. So thank you for stopping by. I want to invite you back next week to King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. King of the Rehab. What's up?